You're in the rant wormhole where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Faf, who says, rant about the underrepresentation of Canadian in anime. If you don't have enough to talk about this important subject, just rant about Canada. Well, the only time I can remember Canada being present in anime is in the show Super Lovers, which is a not just yaoi, but like a Shotokan yaoi show that like the main character's mom lived in Canada and she like picks up this feral child and gives it to her son who's an adult and like he has to take him back to Japan, I think. I mean, why would there be representation of Canada and Japan? I don't think they have much like cultural exchange with Canada or anything, but Canada in general, I've been there a couple of times to Niagara Falls, which is a pretty cool tourist spot. Lots of cool arcades there. There's lots of casinos. It's a pretty happening nightlife. You know, I went there with May's family a couple of times because Rochester's right there. So like, people from Rochester and Buffalo, there's a lot of tourism to Niagara Falls because the legal drinking age is 19 in Canada. So a lot of people have 19th birthday celebrations across the border. We went to a comedy show there that was pretty good. I got shit-faced and had a great time. I'm not big into casinos because gambling is just throwing money away. I don't really see any point in doing it, but I was digging the arcades there. There's not a lot of arcades in America, so, you know, it wasn't that they had anything, like, exceptionally unique or, like, crazy games that I've, like, wanted to play, but, like, just the fact that there are even decent arcades at all is above, like, what I'm used to. So, yeah, Niagara Falls is a fun spot, and it's also because I've been there twice. Once was just with May, and it was just a sort of romantic day trip date. You know, we went up the elevator to see everything, like the whole city and the falls and all that. It's an interesting spot. It's not what I expected at all because my mental picture of Niagara Falls was that you go into some kind of like facility that's at the base of the waterfall and you see it from below. The reality is that you are above the waterfall and you're looking down on it, and it's not even so much that it is so high up as it is that there's just a lot of it and that it forms a natural border between Canada and America. So you've got the American side, which is mostly just like scenic park, and it's pretty fun to walk around there. It's gorgeous, and you get to see you see the falls, but like the real view of the falls is on the Canadian side, so that's like the real tourist trap, and that's a huge city full of all this crazy fun shit. So yeah, it's a good day trip destination. A lot of good things come from Canada, you know. Vancouver, it's where they film Vancouver was where they use it as the city in every other movie. There's a great video by Every Frame of Painting called Vancouver Never Plays Itself, where he talks about how they filmed so many movies there to fake it being some other city. YMS lives there. A lot of cool bands have come from Canada. It's an alright place, I guess. I think I've said all I know about Canada.